Hello, hello, hello. All right, today is the day. First off, let's check our soul merchant. Anything in here we're interested in? I don't even know what I would be going for, to be honest. Maybe a rare soul or something. Um, cool. All right. Yes. Why is today the day? Well, because we're gonna finish our clan boss mission here in. Well, let's see. We've got a key. Whoops. Key that just opened up. And we've got one coming up in 4 hours, which is going to be about 9 o'clock my time. And then after that, that will basically, let's see, 4 hours, 9 o'clock. Yeah, so we won't get another key, really? 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, yeah, 3. Yeah. So, yeah, that's right. That will make sense. So, after 9 o'clock, we'll have finished 4 keys. We need, we will finish 5 keys, right? Because we finished 4 right now? 39. No, 3 right now. I finished 3 keys. Sorry. Finished 3 keys right now. We'll finish 1 more that we have available right now. And then at 9 o'clock, we'll finish another one, which will be 5. And then we'll buy 1 more key and blast out the last one. So as long as I can do 12.5 million per key, which is easy, no problem. It'll take 6 keys to hit the 75 million. Get 5 for free by booking one or like stocking one up from yesterday, and then we buy the 6th one and we get that mission done. So that is exciting because then we just have to clear the dungeons, clear stage 20 dungeons, and you already know that we can do Ice Golem, Dragon, and Fire Knight. So really it's all going to come down to tonight, can we clear stage 20 of the Spider's Den? And if we can do that, then tomorrow we'll run all our keys and then probably just buy the rest of them, or maybe, I don't know, we'll see how I'm feeling, if I want to buy the extra one and get it done a day early, or if I want to like save up and buy one less key. I'll probably just say bite the bullet and just do it, just to get an extra day on the leaderboard. So anyway, but that's putting the cart before the horse, because we have to get through spiders today. In terms of how we're doing that, I feel like I really need the War Master on Armiger and on Broadmaw. I'm really nervous that we're not gonna have enough damage, because my plan basically, I was originally thinking like, oh, I would sub out Zephyr for Shield Guard and then keep Rhonda in the team. And as I thought about it, I was like, no, it makes way more sense to drop Rhonda, put both Zephyr and Shield Guard in the team, and then actually get gear for Zephyr on her own, so that if Zephyr dies, Shield Guard can pick up as our tank, Broadmaw can revive Zephyr, and then we can switch back and forth. And like, if I don't know, if we can cheese it enough, we can basically alternate between these two as our tanks while the other one's is dead, and then Broadmaw brings it back up. But that means that we don't have Rhonda's damage, and so without War Master on Broadmaw or Armiger, we're just not gonna, I'm just really nervous we're not gonna have enough damage. So that's the logic behind it, and that's why I really want to focus on busting out their masteries. So then we have to think about like, okay, how do we prioritize our limited resources? Originally I was thinking about farming up a 6-star crit rate gauntlet for Zephyr Sniper so that we could use it in this build, and then we could put this shield on her. Here, I didn't show it to you yesterday, so I'll show it to you now. We could put this shield on her, right, which has the speed and the resistance, and it'll get us the HP bonus from the HP set. So I was like, okay, maybe that makes more sense, and we'll farm up a different glove and replace this glove, even though it does have double resistance rolls. But since I really need to prioritize my resources right now, what I'm thinking about doing is using the plus 16 glove that used to be Shield Guard's old glove, right? It's only 4-star, but if we look at this, it's going to boost my crit rate by, what, 7? We already have 87 crit. So we'll be at 94% crit if we just put this glove on. And I don't think either of these pieces have crit on them. Yeah, this is a crit rate glove, but we're replacing it with crit rate glove. So this shield will get replaced, but it doesn't have crit rate on it anyway, so we're not losing crit rate. So we're going to be at 94% crit is the moral of the story with this 6-star glove, and it brings us speed and it brings us HP. So yeah, I'm thinking, why am I going to farm the campaign and waste all this energy? I'm not waste, but like use this energy that I really need to be super stingy on right now, when I can just get by with this glove instead, even though it's 4-star. So that's kind of the logic I'm thinking of right now. I have these two accessories that I'm debating between in terms of which one to use. Right now, I think I'm going to lean towards the HP one. I don't think the crit damage one is going to make enough of a difference. And because she's only 5-star, like, her base stats are really low, so anything that gives us a big boost to base stats, like this HP banner, is really helpful. It would be amazing if we could roll this into resistance right here. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. But I'm probably going to cross that bridge when we get there. In terms of gear leveling, so I don't know. Well, basically, the reason I haven't leveled gear yet, and one of the things I need to do actually, is sit down and try and figure out the actual math on exactly how much effective health I need on Zephyr so that she takes 25% damage hits very, very consistently. Fortunately, we just have to get through Stage 18 once. Stage 18 was going to be the really tough one because it's the wrong affinity. So we're going to take a lot of crits, and that's going to make it just a nightmare. It's probably going to be super RNG dependent. But if we can get through it once, then Stage 20 will probably be safer because we'll have a very predictable, or not very, but we'll have a much more predictable incoming damage number that we can then use to figure out like how much effective health we're actually going to need to build on her. So yeah, I don't know exactly what it is. I've been running the numbers based on like, okay, if I swap out the gear that I'm planning on and I level it up, like what's her health going to be? And it's going to be like low 20,000s with like 1700 defense. That might be too low. I need to check the numbers in a spreadsheet, and I need to basically figure out what the effective health needs to be. So but I think it's reasonable. We still haven't spent our Great Hall gold bars, because I'm thinking we're going to dump them all into resistance, but I want to finish the build first. And then we have the area bonus too, which we could get at least another 16. Let's see, it's how much is this total? That's 200. It's 500 to get rank 3, which would give us 24 resistance. I mean, I don't love the idea of spending 500 on this, but you know, like, we're doing this hard push, and then we're gonna chill on this count. Like, we'll keep playing it, but we're just gonna, like, you know, calm down after that. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll do my live arena fights and see how many wins we get. How many? Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to think about how many wins I would need. Anyway, moral of the story is, so that's on the docket. I guess, is there anything else I want to check real quick? Oh, let's see our advanced quests today. Advanced quests, we got Hydra Key, easy enough. I don't see anything with Faction Wars. Yeah, Classic Arena single faction. We can do this. For these single factions, I've been doing Banner Lords with these 3 champions, which usually has been fine. So yeah, I think I have like a decent amount of energy stocked up that I haven't used yet, and I've been holding off. So I think what I'm gonna do is blow all of that energy pushing masteries into Broadmaw and Shield Guard. I think I need to burn. I think I did the math wrong yesterday. I was thinking it was 600, but I think it's actually closer to like 800 to 900 energy to get each one done. You know what? Now that I think about it, I should farm them one at a time. I've been farming them both together, but I don't need to farm them both together. They're already max level. So yeah, now that I think about it, I should definitely just farm. I'm trying to think now, should I farm Broadmaw up first or Armiger up first? I think I farm Broadmaw up first, just because he's the one that's most important to keep alive. If Armiger goes down, it's annoying, but Broadmaw's revive does revive more than one target. So if like Zephyr's our tank and then Zephyr dies and then Armiger goes down because the spider gets a turn and like makes him the next tank, Broadmaw will bring them both back up, as long as Broadmaw doesn't die and Broadmaw doesn't become the tank. So that actually might be tricky too, is getting through stage 19 when everyone is positive affinity. The one reason I'm not super afraid about that is I think honestly we could probably 3-man stage 19 with just Deacon, Armor, and Shield Guard. Shield Guard can probably tank it enough, especially if we like transfer over the resistance chest and stuff onto him. Yeah, we might be able to get away with stage 19. I didn't even think about stage 19. I'm kind of taking that one for granted, but yeah, anyway, sorry, I'm just kind of thinking out loud. Sweet, more arena missions, or more easy arena battles. So yeah, so I think we take Broadmaw's Masteries up first. I'm gonna try and get both of them, to be honest. I think we'll have enough energy. Like, we have all of these gems, right? And we're gonna get a bunch more gems as we complete the missions. To be fair, I mean, each one of these missions uses a lot of energy as well. But, I mean, I say that, but it's really like, what, like 160 energy per mission, and we get like 150 gems out of it, and we need to keep 600 gems back. I mean, ideally a little bit more than that. Ideally we keep 740, but I think moral of the story is I think we can just honestly blow like half these gems on energy refills to get Armiger and Broadmaw done. So that's kind of what I'm planning on right now. I'm kind of pushing to get that done early, and like normally if I wasn't worried about this mission here, what I would do is just wait until I got to stage 20, and then I'd pause and I'd be like, okay, let's start working on Spider. Where am I stuck? What do I need to work on? But because if I don't finish this before clan reset tonight, then that's going to push this mission back a day, basically, is what I'm thinking. Or maybe I should say, if I don't finish this mission before I use my first key on clan boss, like after the reset, it's going to put this mission back. So what I think I want to do is like focus on getting Armiger and Broadmaw's Masteries done anyway, because I mean that can't hurt me, right? And especially since we don't need the chest on, or we don't need the gloves on Zephyr, since we've got that handled, and we don't need to level him up to 6-star. Like, I do need a little bit more silver, to be fair, and that's something I'm cognizant of. But I mean, I still have a lot of stuff I could sell, right? Like, I could go clean out all this garbage and get a bunch of silver that way. And then I need to level up her helmet and her shield and her accessories. And that's it. Oh, her helmet, her shield, and accessories, and I would love to get Broadmaw's boots. Those are the main things. If I can get those done, I think that's it we need silver for. So that is a decent amount of stuff, but I don't know. I'm going to cross that bridge when I get there. But I think even despite that, I mean, some of those are critical, but I mean, we do have 3 mil. That's going to be tight. It's going to be very tight, but we'll pick up some more energy or more silver while we're farming. I think we can get close enough, is what I'm thinking. I think we can get close enough to the point where it's still, we're getting the best bang for our buck out of those masteries, because those War Master masteries are just going to be so damn important. So, and then we'll worry about silver after that. But yeah, that's where we're at in terms of this mission. I think worst case scenario is we can't get through Spider 20. Oh, let me turn the webcam back on. I think worst case scenario is we can't get through Spider 20, and I need to take Zephyr to 6-star. In which case, I still, because I have these chickens here, I still can get this done really fast. Like, I imagine it won't take more than a couple of days to get her to 6-star if we absolutely have to, because I do have a decent amount of food that's been leveled. I mean, like, we can get like 1 4-star. I don't know. I think we can make some moves there, especially if we get that VLDL deal where we get like 3 chickens. That would be so nice. Actually, let me check on that real quick. How many views does this have? Oh, it's 1.2, so it's like not moving at all. Feels bad. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know. We probably won't get that, but that would have been super helpful to get. So yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. We might have to bust Zephyr Sniper all the way up to 6-star. But honestly, I think, like, the thing is like, what does 6-star get us? Well, it gets us more base stats, right? But Zephyr needs to be built with a very specific amount of effective health. It's not just like another champion where you're just like, oh, build her with as much stats as possible. It's like, no, we don't really want to build her with as much stats as possible, because we don't want her to, we want her to be able to counterattack every time Retribution hits. So it's like, she needs to be in a narrow band. If we hit that band at 5-star, then going to 6-star doesn't get us any good, other than like the potential for more crit damage. But we really only care about the crit damage to like get the extra healing. And if we get the War Master, that would help a lot actually. So that would be like the main benefit to getting her to 6-star. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of complicated, just because like she's a weird champion to build. Like you need a very specific band of stats, not just like as many stats as possible. So, yeah. All right. Well, that gives us the overall plan. I'm gonna start running Broadmoth through Minotaur. I'm gonna do all the quests that we need to do. I'm gonna try and get this done as much as possible before the clan boss, clan key reset around 9 o'clock, and then as soon as that happens, I'll start pushing the missions. I might try and film the stage of the spiders, so we start working on that. But these other missions I showed you yesterday, we can already do all those dungeons. So, I mean, I don't know. There's nothing to see there. It's just going to be me, like, autoing it while I do something else. So, yeah, that's probably when I'll see you later tonight when I start working on Spider. But, yeah, in the meantime, we'll get cracking on Broadma. See you later. Cheers. Buddy, we're back. I got to whisper again because it's 5 in the morning and I've been up all night doing missions. But we've made it to the last mission before a clan boss, and that is to clear stage 20 of the Spider's Den 10 times. So I've finished out my Zephyr Sniper build, and I've finished ascending all of her artifacts. She is level 50. She's got the Retribution Mastery. Actually, which mastery here did I want to grab? Damage inflicted or I'm gonna check after I run this a bit, see how it goes. We're gonna try this and see what happens, and then we're gonna adjust as we go. But I'll show you the stats. We've got 24,000 health, 23,750. We've got 1,800 defense. This is kind of scary low. We've got 99% crit and 92% crit damage, and then we've got 214 resistance. I'm going to go ahead and buy a couple of these resistant nodes right now. Let's see, what would like this cost? 200. This would cost like 250. So yeah, let's go ahead and grab 2 of these. We'll hold off on that one for a second. We'll go into Live Arena and we will also go ahead and pick up Spider's Den Resistance. I'm going to grab 2 levels of this. And then we still have 280 points, so we can grab a bunch of defense and stuff. But I'm not going to do that quite yet. I'm going to see how this run actually goes. That brings our resistance up to 224, which isn't great, but it isn't horrible either. Let me make sure I finish glyphing out any of this stuff. We'll throw a 2-star on that. Oh yeah, we got a nice roll on this with the HP on there. So let's go ahead and drop glyph on that. Boosting our HP up. Don't need accuracy. Okay. Okay, yeah, pretty much good to go on all of this stuff. We swapped over the gear from, well, actually I leveled up her own banner, right? So she's got this HP banner, but we stole the ring from Shield Guard. Honestly, let's go ahead and drop bigger HP boost. Nice, look at that, 4%. Okay, cool. Because I mean that's a really good ring, right? We're gonna use that like for a long time. Okay, so we've got her up to 24,000, 1,800. I am worried about her defense, but let's see how this goes. We need our spider team, so we have to do this on auto, which means we need to make sure we set the presets correctly. Do I have one for spider yet? We don't. We'll use this one here. So we're going to put Deacon in the lead, of course. We're going to bring our Shield Guard. We're going to bring our Armor Guard. We're going to bring our Broadmaw and our Zephyr Sniper. The question is, do we have Broadmaw or Armiger uses Late Arrest? I think I am going to keep it on. He only uses it if they have high enough turn meter, so, or if they have low enough turn meter rather. Otherwise, he'll use his A1. So I think this is actually going to be okay. All right, let's give this a shot and see how it goes. Should have turned the sound on. Whoops. Oh well. I did get the War Master. You see that proc right there, the 58k, the War Master proc on Shield Guard, or Armiger and Broadmaw, so that's good. Oh damn, hopefully these things hit her hard enough to actually proc the mastery. Oh, she proc the counterattack, but then she died. Right, let's see if Shield Guard can tank long enough for Broadmaw to get her back around. Man. So even if this fails, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's like the system is broken, because like if she had just gotten better RNG, maybe she would have procced it. But man, she did not heal very much with that. Oh, yikes. Okay, this is not going well. All right. Should we let it run and see what happens? How much health does she have? She has 25. Okay, let's end this. This is going to be so much easier once we get onto a stage where they don't crit us. Turn the volume on real quick. Let's see what we get in the Altar Souls. Dragstar. I want that eventually. Any of this? Okay. So she needs to get hit for 25% of her health, which would be what, 5,000? She needs to get hit for 6,000 each hit in order to proc the mastery. So let's check that again and make sure she's actually not too tanky. That could have just been bad RNG too. The decreased speed, so that's nice. She might actually be too tanky. Man, my Shield Guard just gets pummeled. This is not going well at all. And she's not healing enough. Jeez. Alright, well. I don't know if I'm just having really bad luck or what. Because she's supposed to have like a 50% chance to counterattack, and I feel like she's not counterattacking at all. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, there we go. There we go. It's not healing enough is the problem. I wonder if maybe if we put the resistance chest on Shield Guard, if he could pull it off. Thing is, he's still taking so much damage. Completely healed himself back up to full. At least armor healing. No, armor. Alright, well this didn't work at all, unfortunately. Oh man, I just don't know how we get through this. I wonder if we brought in something like a Greybeard or something to just like freeze them constantly, if something like that would work. What's his cooldown like? Or turn. And it's only a 35 chance to freeze. So that's not gonna work. Dang it, man. I was really hoping this would work. I was really hoping. It's a bummer. I just don't know. I don't know how we can possibly get through this right now. Let's try this. God, switching gear is so expensive, though. Zephyr Sniper's problem is she's just straight up dying. She's not healing enough off the counterattacks. So even if she was, I just don't think we can last long enough. Actually, you know what we could do? We could level up this. If I took it to max, it would give me 78 resistance. Oops. 59 plus 78 is what? 37? Honestly, yeah, that's not enough to actually do anything. I mean, the other option is to get Zephyr Sniper to 6-star, and then she can use that resistance banner in a defense chest. But the problem is that like it doesn't really matter if she doesn't take enough damage, or she takes so much damage that she's gonna die, or that she's not gonna counterattack. Then you know it doesn't really make a difference. Oh shit. Oh man, freaking spinners, such a pain. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Hmm. If there's a way to... No, the spiders... If we had like an unkillable debuff, we could like try and cheese it. And I was thinking like, oh, maybe we could do that with Broadmob, but Broadmob brings... Broadmob brings... block damage, not unkillable. Hold on, does anyone bring unkillable? I don't have Morhorn, right? I just have... This is Greybeard. Or the Rosin Fusion, right? Okay, anyone else? Hatchet Slinger. It's a dwarf. I don't think I have him either. What else? Wait, your Carl has it? I'm gonna get your Carl, but... Oh yeah, interesting. Okay. Shoot. Think what we could do. Well, I think I'm gonna have to think about this off camera. Oh, man, I'm super bummed this didn't work. I don't know how to get past this spider level. If we can do this, like, we're so close. Literally, we're so close. We just have to get through a couple levels of spider, and we'd be done. And I can't do it. What day are we on right now? Yeah, we're on day 56. Well, all right. I'll think about it. I'll see if I can figure something out. But yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.